Hey YouTube and Gen X specifically, I do not know who needs to hear this, but the idea that we are living through another technical shift in our generation with AI is wild. If you are thinking of starting a side business or multiple streams of income so you can have a retirement, a cushion, and a passive income, I'm here to validate your thoughts because I'm thinking the same thing. Because with AI, as you've heard, a lot of jobs are going away in the next couple years, and you can Google search that, and a lot of them are administrative and just data entry jobs and customer service and even warehouse jobs. So I've been thinking this for a while now and I want to share with you. So listen in for a couple of my ideas that I want to help you with as we shift through a new generation of technology with AI as Generation X. I'm not here to fearmonger. I'm just here to talk to you about the shift and how it could affect the end of our career paths and our retirement unless we start thinking forward now, start thinking about our future as we get into middle to older age, and what we can do to possibly think of having multiple streams of income, and some ideas for you here I'm going to share with you. This video is to encourage you to start that project, start that side business, or get on social media like YouTube as I am. As middle generation X, I am towards the end of my career and I'm going to retire. I'm halfway through it, and so it had me thinking about other ways to make income. And some of you out here may already have multiple streams of income, so if you have any ideas as well, please share them below in the comments with us, because most of us did just start with careers in corporate 9 to 5, or we have our blue collar jobs, and so a lot of us are out here just working the 9 to 5 like we were raised to. However, we should really start about thinking of another side income, a stream of income if you can, maybe something passive. As a Gen X, most of us are between 45 and 60 years old. We're in our middle life, so we're not young anymore and not looking to go to college or start a new career. And we don't have as much time as the younger crowd does. We are mostly set in our ways. We work our 9 to 5 in corporate world, or we have our business that we've been running for a long time now. We have maybe just odd jobs that we've been doing to make a living all this time. And I get it. We're all genuinely not thinking about working more at this time in our lives. We want to work less and make more money, like a big boss, right? That's pretty much the goal of anyone nowadays, and especially if you can have a business or make money online, you're thinking about how I can work less and maybe have passive income. So I do have a few ideas for you, and I'm sure you've been researching it if you landed on this video. Okay, so one idea I had to make passive income was to write a book. As you know, we have a lot of life experience either in our career or with family or with growing a business or anything that you've done in your past life. Maybe you're a professional hiker or runner and you just have some advice for anybody who is in the same category that they're researching about. And so what you can do is you can write an ebook, and you can put that write the ebook on Canva, and then you can use multiple platforms to sell your ebook on. So that's one thing I've been thinking about, is I do have an ebook idea that I'm looking to launch, and I can't wait to share that with you. So that's kind of going in line with an idea that I have. Also, another great idea for passive income is to get on social media and build a community. And here you can sell merchandise, or you can sell your ebook, or you can network with people and help them and be affiliate marketers and help them sell their products. And you just network here on social media, on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, which a lot of people are doing already. So you probably already knew that one. Yes, so that's the obvious one, right? Is to get on social media if you're not on here yet. But this is your sign to start if you are not yet. It's actually a good way to grow your business too. So 6 months ago, I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw a lot of videos talking about how OpenAI is going to take jobs and jobs are going to disappear in the next 2 years. And that had me locked into starting a side business, working on this channel, and I have another channel, and to create digital products or any kind of side business that I can do online to have multiple streams of income, because I work corporate, and corporate jobs are not 100% guarantee. A lot of the administrative and customer service and data entry jobs are going away, even high level jobs. So that really got me onto working quickly on starting side incomes. And so I'm glad I have this YouTube platform. It is a very slow growth, but I think it's worth having for the long term, especially if you want to start selling some of your products. So I would highly recommend that you start now if you are thinking about it. So you can do the same thing that I am. If this hits home, please drop a comment below. I started a YouTube channel. I'm going to have a digital product. I'm going to have a side business, and I'm in my late 40s and I work 9 to 5. But it's very critical and important to start thinking about your future, because we want to retire with cushion. We don't want to be dependent on our retirement or Social Security, but don't let AI or retirement fears hold you back. We've still got time to build, so let's build a cushion together and just keep pushing along and just start something and stick with it if you can. So I wanted to share a story time with you. So I have always worked in corporate jobs, and what happened was a long time ago, about 8 years ago, I was on a contract, and it was with an energy company, and I was in a specific department managing some of their vendors. However, after I started, I realized that they had already had someone in that department who had been there for many years. So she was about maybe like 10 years older than me. So she was like in her late 50s. So she was close to retirement, and I think that she was planning on retiring that year. However, when they brought me in, they didn't even let her train me after all the years that she's been there. They pretty much trained me passively and just off and on, because I already kind of knew the role. But what happened was, after a few weeks of being there, they told me that they had let her go. And I was very upset about that, because I wanted to learn from her. And I was not going to take the role after they let her go like that, because she was not expecting to leave. She was planning to stay there until she retired, like a year or something down the line. But I think that was just so shady for them to do. And I didn't want to work for a company like that. It was a really good company. It was, like I said, an energy company, and it would have been a really good job for me, but I was not about to fill in someone's shoes that was just let go that abruptly when she wasn't expecting it. And so that's kind of like my story time as far as like corporate jobs go, is that they're not guaranteed. And as you know, a lot of people are losing their jobs in these big companies. And I'm pretty sure that they're blindsided in a sort of way, but because we do have AI now, and if you are still like not on the fence about AI, that's okay. I understand. And I wasn't either, but I feel like it's going to be a good way for us to pivot and propel ourselves into a better future, especially since we're coming into retirement soon and we want to have some income coming in. There are ways that we can use ChatGPT and the internet to make that income. So I encourage you to start and to not give up, and to just be steadfast and do the best you can. Just start as I am. You can follow my journey here. So far, I just have this YouTube channel. I have another YouTube channel. I haven't started my ebook, but I'm going to start that soon. I have a website, but I need to learn a couple things still. And so once I start getting all of those platforms up, I'll share with you step by step what I'm doing to get there. I don't spend a lot of time on it, I'll be honest, but I feel there is an urgency. That's why I made this video, was to let you know that we're in this together and we can do it. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. You are great. Thank you. Bye-bye.